Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sick of Shit Broadcasting. I'm the host of this program, Mr. Sick of Shit. Because, like you, I am sick of the shit going on in this country and around the world. It's just mind blowing. And it gets more so every day. Sadly, it just becomes more mind blowing and mind boggling daily. Well, I think most of us were already aware of the drought situation in the northwest and southwestern United States. The Ogallala Aquifer is losing water at a rapid rate, and quite a few of the lakes that, as well as rivers that provide water to this region, especially the southwest, are just drying up. Lake Mead is losing a lot of water. The snow that would normally replenish the water for California is badly deplenished. Yeah. Ordinarily, in a normal year, California would have about 66 inches of snow to replace the water for its reservoirs. Well, guess how much they have this year? 2 inches. 2.5 inches. That's it. And they get about 30% of their water from snowmelt that comes off the mountains. Well, there's going to be a shitload less of that. We are experiencing for that part of the country, which is a very large food producer, the worst drought in 1,200 years. And also the worst drought on record in the last 101 years of record keeping. Now, that's a double whammy that just doesn't sound good to me. You should see the images of the parched earth and how huge the cracks are. I mean, it's not even solid earth that is connected like it should be. There's huge cracks and crevices everywhere because it's so dried out. I mean, this is not looking good for food production. A lot of our food, especially the vast majority of fruit and vegetables, most of it, excuse me, not fruit and vegetables, but fruit and nuts. Most of the fruit and nuts that we have distributed throughout the country comes from California. So I would strongly recommend that if you want to have fruit nuts, well, if you want, it's going to take a long time just to get a nut tree to maturity to the point that you're going to get any nuts off of it. But at least you would eventually get some in what, maybe 10, 15, 20 years. It takes that long for a nut tree to mature. Now, fruit trees take a lot less time, and a lot of them these days are self-pollinating. They need to be babied, though. They really do. They need to be pruned. They need to be sprayed with a natural pesticide. And I can give you a very good recipe for that if you want to use it on not only your trees, but also on berries, melons, and your vegetables. It works beautifully to keep away pests, bugs, as well as larvae and what have. They do not like the taste of the mix. And it includes apple cider vinegar, onion, garlic, and dish soap. Not detergent, but dish soap. You don't want to put detergent on your vegetables and what have you. And what you do is you chop up your onions and your garlic as fine as you can. You put them in water to soak, and then you add that water after it's been strained into your apple cider vinegar, add your dish soap, put it in one of those sprayer things that you can get. Actually, you can get them sometimes from Dollar General. They have a sprayer at the end and the tank that's attached to it, like any other sprayer. And that is what you put on your plants to keep the bugs and their larvae from eating your plants up. I did it once, and let me tell you, it worked beautifully. They hate the taste of that stuff. They fall right off of it. At any rate, I would suggest the following: fruit trees, berry plants, and definitely melons. You can go on a lot of different websites and you can get organic melon seeds. I would suggest cantaloupe, honeydew, and look for exotic musk melons, because those may be small, but they're very tasty, very flavorful, very sweet. They're really delicious melons. And some of them actually, climb. So they're very easy to cultivate. I would suggest all of that. I would suggest chickens, rabbits, a pond fully stocked with fish would be a really good idea. And everything else that you can think of, stock up on. I would suggest getting seeds, not just for vegetables, but I would really strongly recommend seeds of grain, organic grain seeds like wheat, oats, barley, and what have you. I would strongly recommend that, because it could come to the point where you have to grow your own grains. It's looking like it's going to come to that point. Till next time, Mr. Sick of Shit, signing out.